guys, it is Meg Rogers here coming at you live. I don't know what the deal is. It feels like Monday even though it's a Tuesday, so it's like I'm hot mess Monday but a day late. So I actually got the report back from the doctor today, and it was definitely not one I wanted to hear, but also not really shocking considering the issues that I'm having with my pancreas and my liver not wanting to do its job either. So, I just wanted to come live really quick and kind of just share it with you. So if you're catching this live, drop me a hi or hit your favorite emoji and let me know that you're here. Or if you're catching the replay, hit replay or tell me, hashtag replay. So I am officially phase 3 adrenal fatigue, which basically just means I'm not allowed to have stress at all, which is hilarious because I'm a mom of 4 and my kids are home with me all day, every day. So whether, having a spat with my husband, my kids not doing their chores, or maybe like this morning, a certain somebody didn't want to do their schoolwork the way that they were supposed to, and they didn't want to ask for help and try to do it themselves, and they didn't do it right. So I went to this whole ordeal, and of course I lost my shit this morning. So if you know me, I don't like working out and all that stuff, but it is the best way to calm anxiety. It has been the best thing for that. So that is why you see me working out all the time. Hey, Michelle. So I am actually limited for the next 60 days to slow flow yoga. And when he said that, I was like, are you kidding me? Can I at least do really, 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 really light strength training? And he's like, sure, if you want to crash your adrenals. Okay. So I am I'm not stuck. See, I already have to mindset myself. I have to mindset coach myself all the time, because my first thought when I heard that was, well, this is gonna suck. So I am doing, slow flow yoga for the next 60 days, and anything that gets my heart rate up right now is going to crash my adrenals. So if, like I said, my husband leaves his crap on the floor and I instantly am like, oh my gosh, why couldn't you just pick your laundry up and put it 2 feet over in the basket? That's going to get my heart rate up and crash my adrenals. So if my kids aren't doing their chores and I'm like, why do you just not do the chores? There's a list right there for you to do. That is going to crash my adrenals. So for the next 60 days, I have to be very, very good. So there's just been many times on this journey, because it was weaning that actually did this. Well, pregnancy, postpartum, breastfeeding, weaning, all of this was the perfect storm for my chronic conditions to just create this mess. So, when I weaned, it was the final stop into that storm where, I gained 15 pounds in less than a week. It was I think 5 days and I gained that much. And I don't care who you are, it will mess with your head. Even if you know what to do, you know what workouts to do, you know exactly how to eat for the body you want and the goals that you have, it doesn't matter. It will mess with your head. And, I'm not immune to that, so I've been eating exactly how I need to, not a single change, and not a single change was happening, and that will truly get in your head and start just making a little field day of messing with you. And those old insecurities, they were fighting so hard to resurface in April, but this all stemmed from pregnancy, and the trauma of birth, and then the trauma of breastfeeding, and then the trauma of weaning. That was probably the biggest trauma of all, was the weaning. That's what did it for me. Within 48 hours my body just flipped out, and that's probably the first sign. I was probably a phase 1 or phase 2 at that point, but I went so long, and my regular doctor and then my arthritis doctor couldn't find anything. They were like, oh, your blood work's perfect, there's nothing wrong with you. And this whole time I'm in phase 3. So it's funny how, and never in a million years would I have thought that I, of all people, who had Burger King and Arby's as a staple of their diet, would become, on this path at all. But, God knew all of this was going to go down, and he was preparing me. So, but the funny thing is I'm only prepared because I stopped digging my head in the sand and actually followed through in obedience. God is always talking to us. I see him pulling so many other people, but yet at the same time, they're just no. They're doing exactly what I was. No, I'm going to do this my way. This is going to work, instead of trusting him and moving forward in obedience and learning. Now that I've had that opportunity to learn from those who could teach me, which then led me into wanting to, learn even more myself. I wanted to educate and empower myself. I could not be any more thankful right now that I'm literally a certified nutritionist. So like seriously y'all, like God's timing is just incredible that he led me on this path, and like all this is leading up, and I'm certified, I know what to do, I know how to handle this. And, you know, the doctor was like, everything about your treatment plan is great, except I want you to add in like another carb for breakfast and stuff. So I'm doing complex carbs 3 times a day versus just a couple right now. So like seriously, it blows my mind how he leads those people to you to help you, you know, learn what you need to learn. But are you open to hearing what he's saying? You know, are you open to moving forward on faith? So, and it just so happens, even more perfect, is my business partner is a certified personal trainer. So, you know, when I get really tired of yoga, you know, she's gonna be able to help me to learn what I can do and how I can, you know, combat this, but, you know, combat the boredom and stuff. Kylie, please don't do that. I swear to God, the kid's gonna like flip around the swing set the way she's going. But, you know, so it was just really awesome today. I just could not, like, it just blew my mind how much he's led me on this path, and how this path is all coming full circle of why I'm on this path. And so it's to help heal myself. And today I received the final steps to getting, you know, the hormones in balance that are actually going to help my pancreas, so that my pancreas will start functioning the way it's supposed to, and digesting my food and helping the absorption issues that I've been having because my pancreas isn't doing its job. And one of the hormone meds is actually going to help with my liver, because, you know, I was told that my liver, we're probably not even going to be able to start fixing and correcting until like 60 days from now. So I'm really, really hopeful that this is actually going to help. And, you know, within the next 1 to 2 weeks, I should actually start to feel a difference. Like the first time since April. Like I have not felt like myself since probably March, April. So I am excited, just excited. You know, detoxing with adrenal fatigue is definitely not something that, you know, I imagined, but I know that this is just God's way of giving me even more experience. So, you know, if you're going through this, trust me, you're not alone. It's not the end. You know, where there's a will, there's a way. You can heal it. You can fix it. God is amazing at providing everything that we need, whether it's the knowledge to fix it, the help to fix it, or whatever. But all right, guys, I just wanted to go live and share that, and hopefully it helps somebody that might be struggling. But get out there and make it a great day.